I liked that.
Well, this one is offline just a bit. Look out. That one is going to end up in the rough.
You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish, but, well, that's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
This is a good-looking shot. That will be a great look at birdie. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. Now at the second here at Lighthouse Point, Frank, this is some tough par 3.
If you want to try and really break the hole down and be a purist here, Rich, you'd like to hit a little cut into this green, something that moves away from the water and the cliff back towards that bunker. That would be the perfect shot to hit. But it's such a difficult par 3. Anything on the green would be good here.
Oh, this could be good. Oh, just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Has it for another birdie. 2 holes, 2 birdies. Frank, I like the mix of holes as we start out here at Lighthouse Point. Tough par 4, then a par 3. And now a scoring opportunity with a par 5 at the third.
A scoring opportunity with a good drive. Very thin fairway here, Rich. This hole is built for accuracy, and players off the tee, they're going to have to try and hit this fairway. Long fairway bunker runs almost the entire length of this hole, and it could act actually as a little helper, stop you going down by the cliff, because anything left, obviously, on that cliff line will go all the way down to the ocean.
Frank, that swing looks lively and strong.
Oh, that had to fly 300. It's close to 310.
To where the hole is cut, just about 190 yards, Frank.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. And setting up here in the rough. And it makes the green in regulation. Frank, 2 is nice, but
3 is even better.
Well done. Another birdie, and now 3 under par. 4th hole. I'm looking for a quality start. It's 411 yards and a par 4.
No fairway bunkers or bunkers really to contend with here. Cliffs to the left and also water on that side. But one of the wider fairways on this front side made up for by a very small green.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Well, that's how you do it. Hit it close, take the pressure off that putt. That one should be no problem. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Starting to fire on all cylinders. A couple of birdies in a row, and now 4 under. Now the fifth hole, par 4, 481 yards.
Find the fairway, and it's a fairly generous one, and you should have a shot, or you want a nice lofted one over that front bunker to land softly on the green.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Just in the first cut of rough, not a bad lie. The only issue is he might get a jumper here. Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie.
I've heard of being on the zone, but this is he's just making it look so easy.
Just sensational golf. I mean, he is knocking down every flagstick right now. What a performance. Wow, a fifth birdie on the day. Moving on to hole number 6, par 3 of 198 yards.
Plus, with Rory, the chat in the locker room, when you hear someone say, I couldn't hit that shot he just hit today, that's when you know you're different.
How about the 2 eagles he made in the final 3 holes? Saturday, round 3, on his way to winning the Open Championship in 2014.
That was phenomenal. 16 was virtually unreachable for most of the field. 2 phenomenal shots. And obviously he's in a tussle with Ricky Fowler. And then to top it off, that 5-iron he hit into 18 was just, it never left the flagstick. He has that ability just to hit the gas pedal at the right time.
Well, this is how you build a good round, Frank. You just keep hitting greens. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall.
Par 4 7th, only 370 yards. Frank, decision to be made off that tee.
It is. I walked this hole, Rich, to the narrowest point of the fairway. It's 278 yards, and if you want to carry that left side, you're going to have to be strong 300 yards. So really, I don't know if driver's the play, maybe even 3-wood's too much. You might have to throttle back even further. So the hole might be short. You just might get a little bit of a longer second shot than what the scorecard would normally allow you. There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Shot now from the rough. Frank, what's he facing?
Well, the lie first and foremost. If it's sitting down, then obviously you're not going to get a very good contact. Nothing wrong with coming up a little bit short of the green. Problem is turning one mistake into another.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
Well, that is frustrating. Frank cannot get it out of the bunker.
He's not done yet.
Great knees, great hands in this shot.
Yeah, touch. You have to have that feel. You have something between the ball and the club face, so it's a different feel, but you also have to have imagination.
Set from the bunker. This is 5th shot.
Just a short bunker shot. So open your feet up, open the club face up, little splash out.
And that one into the bunker.
Again, I don't know how much sand those shoes are going to hold, but we're going to find out.
You know how to play this shot, Frank, right? You keep your chin up, you look down your nose at the ball, you have to pick it cleanly, and keep your head still. Love it. With a nice splash out of the bunker, it lands softly and just runs out right next to the hole. Beautiful shot. Now at -2 for the day. Another par 3. We're at the 8th. It is only 165 yards. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Safely aboard, about 25 feet from the hole. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. It's a good-looking putt right here. Go ahead and do that. What a putt. Now to the par 5 ninth. Frank, what are we looking at here?
Well, for the longer hitters, it's actually a chance to reach par 5 and 2. 300 yards is where that fairway starts to bend more to the left. So if you do the maths, it's going to give you roughly 250 yards to the middle sort of front left of that green. That's the easy way to play the hole. Make a mistake off the tee and you might find out this is a more difficult 3-shotter than what you were anticipating.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. This won't hurt him. Well, that was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Frank, I thought that was in. Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. So a tester from 4 feet. Well, all right. Now we're on a little bit of a run. 2 straight birdies. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back. if this is up, it's good.
That is tasty looking right there from just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Early part of this second nine, a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie. Frank, this would jumpstart the round. A third straight birdie.
Some good playing.
Rolling the rock, Frank.
Oh, and yet another birdie, Rich. Beautiful stroke.
Now we go to the 11th hole, and this is a par 5, but it's actually shorter than the par 4 10th. This one comes in at 530 yards, and more evidence of the kind of creativity by the award-winning design team of Patel and Duncan.
Well, that's right. Patel really is known to be the shaper. He's the one that makes all those interesting shapes of the bunkers. For example, here, nipping it in the fairway, making drive or almost too much club, or very, very risky, plus the front bunker there. Now, this is a great par 5. The reason why, it's reachable, it's tempting, but you don't know what you're going to finish up shooting on it. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Pure strike, good result.
Right, and that is close.
Getting set now over the putt. Now to 7 under par. Moving on to the 12th hole now. Par 4, 439 yards. Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. Get down. Lay down. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
That looked like a miss hit, Frank.
The lie was okay. It's a little surprising. Maybe wrong club.
And he's made the green. Good round going at 6 under. Well. What do we have here, partner? The par 5 13th, or is it a par 8? I can't tell.
It looks like a misprint, Rich. 702 yards, and not only that, too, they put the 2 fairway bunkers in a perfect place. Perfect place if they want to annoy your tee shot. It's going to take 310, 320 yards just to get past that. Then you've got a long way to go. And, of course, remember when you're on 10? This is the shared green. So 13 and 10, this is where they meet up again at the end of a long walk.
He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. Interesting, with the almost space-age advancements in golf equipment, what with new, lighter materials, and with the increased focus on fitness and strength, players are hitting the ball longer than ever. That has forced architects to lengthen the golf courses without sacrificing the integrity or the shot value of the original design. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up. Settles in over the putt. You can't leave it short, Frank.
Oh, and especially right in the middle.
So they'll tap in. So with that make, now at 7 under par. Now at the par 3 14th, over another body of water. Frank, you could make some big numbers on this golf course. I would think if you walk out of here today having shot under par, you have to be really happy.
Certainly is big boy golf playing around the cliffs at Lighthouse Point, Rich. And this is another example here at this beefy par 3, 240 yards. You can see Lake Zimmer protects the front of this green and to the right. That's obviously where they get all their irrigation water from. But there's enough green left of the flag here. That's really what you've got to be looking at, that front left section.
That will be a great look at birdie. These putts keep the round together. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. 15th hole, and Franca returned to sanity. 387 yards, par 4.
Yeah, second easiest hole on the golf course. Bends a little to the left. Just avoid the sand left and that little top bunker on the right. And you should be set up with a relatively short iron in to a green that really the only problem is if you go long.
Well, they claim it's a reachable par 4. We haven't seen a whole lot of people do it today. We just saw it right there. Well done. Beautiful stroke right there. Finds the bottom of the cup with ease. Time to make a move, the closing stretch here at number 16, par 3, 241 yards. A stout 190 yards to the hole here. Frank, you played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what separates the men from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself, and it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit, given the conditions. But once again, this is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze. But down breeze, tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Speed wasn't bad on that long putt, but the read wasn't very good. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. 17th hole is another par 5, 613 yards. Frank, how do you play it?
Well, only the longest hitters can get here in two. It's two big hits, that's for sure. S-shaped fairway. So if you can't reach the par 5 and 2, you can still plot your way down there for a nice little pitch, and really great opportunity to get one back off the scorecard. Oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
What a drive. Just tattooed that. Nice position, short grass, second shot. Good-looking shot right here. Crucial eagle attempt on the way. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. This one has good line.
Oh, what a bonus.
Frank, it's been quite a journey to this point, but here we are, the 18th hole at Lighthouse Point.
It looks like a dogleg left, or it should play like a dogleg left. You might stand on that tee and think that you can take the direct line.
You can't get there from here, can you?
Good old Maine terminology there. So the goal really is to somehow find that fairway down the right. And, of course, it all depends on how far you fly that tee shot on the line you take. From there on in, just a short iron and maybe a chance to get another birdie and finish with a smile on your face.
Well, it is nice to have that one in your bag, be able to hit it that long.
Yeah, that has to be at least 315 yards.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Continuing his fine play, another beautiful approach shot. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. Frank, that was an impressive round out there today.
Couldn't agree more, Rich. We've seen some great shots out there, and I'm excited to see how the rest of this tournament plays out.